Hola, hola, soy Tommy, your favorite Spanish teacher. Today we'll learn about the past in Spanish. No! Sí! Don't worry, everything will be perfect. I don't buy that. We'll learn the perfect tense in Spanish. More specifically, the present perfect indicative. El pretérito perfecto. Huh? We'll call it el perfecto for short. But we already made several videos about the past in Spanish. Why more videos about this topic? Because it is extremely important when you're learning Spanish. And if you need help with the other past tenses in Spanish, you can watch other videos about the subject. The links will be below in the video description. Good, let's go! El pretérito perfecto. When we talk about a past action that has a connection or an impact in the present. What? But what has happened in the past has already passed. How can that have any consequences or impacts in the present? Okay. That always depends on the speaker. In the mind of the speaker, the action is always connected to the present moment. Maybe it happened today, hoy, this week, esta semana, this month, este mes, this year, este año. Este año hemos aprendido mucho español. Este año hemos aprendido mucho español. Then when I use the pretérito perfecto, I always need such signal words like hoy, esta semana, este mes. They can always help you in order to provide some context, but it doesn't always have to be that way. As I said, it's mostly what the speaker thinks. But yeah, when you talk imperfecto, signal words like this can help you. If something happened recently, hace poco, hace un momento, we're more flexible, and you can use instead el indefinido, if you wish, which is another past tense in Spanish that we can use when let's stay with el perfecto. Thanks. Okay, for the perfecto you need two things. The auxiliary verb haber in the present tense conjugated, presente, and the past participle, el participio, from a second verb. Haber in presente. Yo he, tú has, él, ella, usted, ha. Nosotros hemos, vosotros habéis, ellos, ellas, ustedes, han. And the participation? What now? The past participle, el participio. Yeah, that's when the verbs have either ado or ido at the end, right? Exactly. If the verb ends with ar when it is not conjugated, the participio ends with ado. Hablar, hablado. Trabajar, trabajado. Pasar, pasado. Very good. If the verb has either er or ir at the end when it's not conjugated, then the participio ends with ido. Comer, comido. Beber, bebido. Vivir, vivido. Escribir, escribido. Error, 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 error. Come on, what now? Escribido does not exist. We say escrito. The verb escribir has an irregular participio. Escrito. Always these irregular verbs. Yeah, some verbs have irregular participios. They usually end in either so, yo, or to. Mostly to. Ver, visto. Poner, puesto. Abrir, abierto. Imprimir, impreso. decir, dicho, hacer, hecho. There are not that many. You can learn them quickly. Okay, then how do you say I've done my homework in Spanish? I've done my homework in Spanish. Yo he... To make is hacer in Spanish. So, yo he sido... Error! 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 Right. Yeah. Hacer is irregular in this case. Okay. Yo he hecho la tarea. Yo he hecho la tarea. ¿Qué has dicho? ¿Qué has dicho? Yo he hecho la tarea. ¿Qué has hecho esta semana? ¿Qué has hecho esta semana? Yo he ido al cine. Yo he trabajado. Yo he comprado. Very good, very good. Just try to get used to not always conjugate the verbs in Spanish using the personal pronouns. That's one thing. And another thing, if you are pronouncing a sentence in Spanish and one word ends in a vowel, and the next word starts with a vowel, try to pronounce them together when you speak. How? He ido al cine instead of he ido al cine. He trabajado, he comido mucho. Remember that he means I have when we're speaking in perfecto. He estudiado, he comprado, he hecho. María ha aprobado el examen. María ha aprobado el examen. María y Rosa han reservado el hotel. María y Rosa han reservado el hotel. Muy buenos ejemplos. Very good examples. This is very similar to the perfect present in English. María y Rosa ya han reservado el hotel. María y Rosa ya han reservado el hotel. And is it true that you only need el perfecto in Spain and not in Latin America? Always this question. No, that's not correct. Yes, in Spain people tend to use el pretérito perfecto a bit more often than we do in Latin America. But in Latin America it's used quite often and quite normally as well. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado? Hemos aprendido sobre el pretérito perfecto en español. Hemos aprendido sobre el pretérito perfecto en español. Entonces la lección ha terminado. Entonces la lección ha terminado. Eso es todo por hoy. Muchas gracias. Find us on Instagram as Thomas der Profe. And subscribe. Adiós.